I guess I should go like this. Like this. It's good enough, right? I put my snowman to partially censor the GTA lady because Diddle was making a joke. Also, I got my Christmas lights up. Yeah. I hope they're not a fire hazard. I kind of forget to leave them, to unplug them when I go to work. So I'm hoping that they don't explode and catch one of those DDR pillows on fire. I'll be mad. Anyway, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. I relapsed and got sick again. Either from like some smelly diapers the day before, like Wednesday, maybe. I missed Thursday, Friday this week. I went into work Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I like had a bunch of fevers on Thursday. Somebody in like I went into one apartment building. I distinctly remember like somebody had recently traversed the lobby with a smelly diaper, and it definitely smelled like a sick baby. I remember that smell, unfortunately, from many years ago, and yeah, definitely somebody's poor baby's sick, but it does not smell good. That diaper did not smell good. I still remember what it smelled like. So gross. So it's either that or like everyone at work is like wheezing. So I got like a massive sinus infection. I had fevers all day on Thursday and Friday. But I still didn't fix my hair. I forgot. All that whining and complaining and I didn't fix. It still looks like there's stripes here. I should just shave the sides shorter. Let's shave the sides shorter. Maybe I'll go to a barber tomorrow if I can find somebody open. I don't know. Yeah, I was still wheezing this morning, but I went to work and I did a full mail route. It took me a little extra time because I was huffing and puffing from coughing all day. But voice is a little sore, but otherwise, I don't know. I did okay. Anyway, yeah, I've been sick for like over a week. So I read and I watched some movies and stuff. I figured I'd just rapid fire review, get them out the way. I figured this would be a good memory exercise for me, just to see what I remember, because like these, I think I read these two before I was sick. This is like I read these and then I got sick and then I was like, I don't want to do a review while my voice is all hoarse, so I didn't review them while it was fresh in my mind. We'll see if I can remember everything. Let's do the Blu-rays and I can toss these and get these out of the way. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I didn't watch this in theaters in 2021 when it came out. Thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I really liked it. New classic is correct. Baby Egon was a thrill. The reinvented Slimer was cool. Making the little Puff Marshmallow Man a bunch of little tiny poltergeists was a good twist. They're tiny and adorable instead of some weird giant creepy blob monster. I didn't realize that the son of the original director made this movie. It really shows, like, apparently the dad brought his kid on set with him when he was making the two Ghostbusters movies. And you could tell his kid's like a giant fan, and he put a whole bunch of old stuff in here, but like revamped it and made it cooler. Like he made the traps cooler. He made the car cooler. He like revamped the proton packs and made them like, gave him a whole bunch of bells and whistles. This movie was sick. I really liked it. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not even the biggest Ghostbusters fan, and I really liked it. Obviously, I've seen the originals, and they're okay. I think I might like this one a little more than the originals, honestly. Paul Rudd's whatever, but Baby Egon was adorable, carried the film. The mom was decent. The kid from Stranger Things was whack. I gotta give it like 8 out of 10. The human cast was mildly whack, except for Baby Egon. Anyway, that's Ghostbusters Afterlife. Jurassic World Dominion. I fell asleep. This has like regular and extended version. So I watched the extended version. I fell asleep like half an hour into it. Mostly because I think this is like, I was really sick this day. So I was like, I'll just put it back on. That's another 2.5 hours to kill. Just like, it got all the way to the end of the movie. And then I was like, I'll just replay it because I missed the entire thing. So I went back and rewatched it. It was nice to see the original cast. Goldblum and Sam Neill. I love Sam Neill. I follow him on, I think he's on Twitter. He's got a pet pig on his farm. I don't think he posts about her very often anymore, unfortunately. But the original cast was cool. I don't care about Chris Pratt. He's kind of a dick. Some of the new dinosaurs are cool. I feel like the prosthetic, actual IRL dinosaurs they made for the set, I don't know. I didn't really appreciate them as much as I used to, just because the CGI, I'm more used to that for dinosaurs now. So when they actually had like real dinosaurs in there, it just like kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Like actual prop set dinosaurs. I don't know. The dinosaurs are cool, but I was not engaged with this movie in the slightest. So this was like 3 out of 10. Oh, and the only 3 points it gets are for the dinosaurs. That's it. The story was throwaway. Yeah, I think somebody described, I've looked online whether I wanted to watch the regular or the extended cut, and the extended cut was supposed to be 14 extra minutes of dinosaurs, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. But then somebody said the extended cut also tries to tie together the two main storylines between the old cast and the new cast, and it did feel fragmented for the most part, despite having the extended cut to watch. So yeah, I didn't like it. This made me sad. I think, oh, you know what else I watched? I streamed the Matrix movie, the 4th one, because a close friend of mine was like, look, man, you can't go into the 4th Matrix movie thinking it's going to be another classic like the first one. You should just watch it as, you know, a basic popcorn binging fun action movie, and that's it. Don't even think of it as a Matrix movie. So I did that, and it was, I don't know. It was better, I guess. Like when I first watched it, I hated it. I just wanted another classic Matrix movie, and I don't know, it just kind of like threw a whole bunch of old stuff in there haphazardly. But I rewatched it in the eyes of like having zero expectations, and I think I enjoyed it a little bit more. Not as much as he did, but I don't even remember what that movie was called. Matrix Renewals something. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up actually. Matrix 4 Resurrections. I don't know. It was nice to see Keanu Reeves again, and I can never remember Trinity's actress's name. It was nice to see both of them again, but I don't know. It's not like the classic Matrix movies. It just didn't need to be made, and they made that point very apparent in the movie's dialogue.
The hidden surprise in all that is the bacon. It just fortifies it.
How are you? How have you been? I'm doing rapid fire review of all the things that I've been reading a lot because I've been sick for like a week and a half. I'm still kind of sniffly, but honestly, I've had extremely little caffeine today, and I feel pretty good, all things considered. Just my throat's a little extra sore. I actually like worked today, coughed a whole bunch, but besides my throat being a little sore, my head feels fairly clear. I think the fresh air really helped. Anyway, so what do we got so far? Ghostbusters Afterlife, Matrix Resurrections,
Mamma mia!
Jurassic Park World Dominion. What up, Wallaby? And that's it. I have another Batman book over there I have yet to read, but all these two I own.
No.
And then the rest of them I gotta bring back to the library. I think the Blu-rays were due like yesterday, and I didn't go. I was sick, so I stayed home. I'll return them. Hopefully I can put them in the book drop without them getting smashed. I guess we'll see. Anyway, so these first 2 books I own. I read them before I got sick, so like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we're gonna see if I can make this into like a memory exercise and see what I remember reading these books like 3 weeks ago before I read a whole bunch of other books. Anyway, so the first one's literally just called Wolverine. It's got Wolverine, Deadpool, and Maverick. I remember his name finally because he was in this book. This book was cool. Can I
Swiss cheese?
Yeah, how many Wolverine books? Oh, just these 2 that I own. They had 0 Wolverine books at the library. I was a little sad. I went to the doctor, and then I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be laid out for another day, so I should like double mask up, sneak into the library, check out a bunch of Wolverine books, and leave. that was my goal. But they didn't have any, so I got a bunch of Batman books instead. And I think it worked out for the most part. One of them was a little whack. I don't remember which one. But they were pretty. One of these was really, really good. I'm excited to tell you guys about it. Anyway, this one... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's called Wolverine Volume 4. Percy, Kubert, Vincenti, Martin, and Del Marta. You know, one thing I haven't been paying attention to all my Wolverine reading has been who has written what. But maybe I'll go through these goofy review videos that I post and look for the authors and see if they've done anything else. Like a friend of mine tried to get me onto, like, there's an Iron Man series he really likes. So like he bought me a bunch of volumes and then I finished the set. Like I bought the other volumes off of Amazon cheap, but I haven't got back to it yet. I read the first couple and it's just like, I don't know, Iron Man's all super serious. So I'm a playboy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm snarky and I have this big old attitude and I hate everyone. And I don't know, I didn't like it as much as my friend likes Iron Man, but he said you should focus on the writing style. So I'll get back to that series eventually once I quench my Wolverine thirst, I suppose. But anyway, what's the story for this one? Wolverine Volume 4. Oh yeah, this felt more like a Deadpool book, to be honest. There are some things I wanted to share though. Like there's a panel in here. Hold on, can I maybe I can I screen share my camera footage? Screencast. Maybe I can get this on the stream for you guys. It'll be a little easier than flipping it towards the camera every 5 seconds. Later. Update later. All right. Right now. All right, hold on. I do not want that. No frame. It's gonna show the stupid camera though. Give me source. Give me my source. It's so small. I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, hold on. Let me just get this stuff out of here and make it bigger. Oh, that's okay. Get this logo out of here. All right, so it starts off Wolverine riding a motorcycle. And he says he never wanted to be a part of X-Force or X-Men or the Avengers or the Justice League or the Chippendales. Oh yeah, threw me for a loop. I didn't realize that this was gonna have any comedy in it. He was in Chippendales. Yeah, I don't know. He's riding on his motorcycle. I don't know. Deadpool comes and he's a giant, obnoxious, annoying piece of garbage. And then like he kind of takes over the narration of the comic book. Like, it goes from being like inside Wolverine's head just to like Deadpool being an annoying dickhead. Yeah, I don't know. So Deadpool's trying to get into Genosha. And they won't let him in because he likes to murder people. And you're not supposed to murder people. But Wolverine gets in. And so he's like, well, can you get me into Genosha? And then he's like, no. His admiration for Wolverine just tickles me. It's funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. Yeah, so he's just annoying Wolverine the whole time. Then I don't know, they get a mission and there's some like what went on the trading room, like Xavier's trading room becomes a sentient AI and it's coming after Wolverine and everybody else with the clones of all the X-Men that it trained to fight. So Deadpool tags along, and then they go on some shenanigans, and then they defeat this robot. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Deadpool takes over the narration. It was actually kind of funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was well drawn. The dialogue was nice. I'm really glad. I just picked this up on a whim at Powell's in Portland with Diddle. And yeah, no, it was good. It was cheap. I'll have to see what the other volumes are, I guess, because this is just a random volume 4 in the series. Obviously Wolverine and Deadpool get into some like regeneration style shenanigans. They just like shoot and stab each other a whole bunch. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. Maverick shows up. Right, his name's Maverick, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I think he's from X-Force, right? He's from the Weapon X program, I think. I don't remember where he comes from. I'm pretty sure he's Weapon X program. So they make a deal with Maverick, and surprise, surprise, he double crosses them. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of clones of Wolverine that him and Deadpool need to fight. Pretty good. I think I like Wolverine's brown suit more than his classic yellow and blue. Just because I don't know, it's different. Feels more natural, I guess. That's Danger, the sentient AI. I think they kidnapped like a little baby form of it. I don't remember why. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I remember anything important. Side note from the blind lady that is like, I guess Deadpool's Alfred? Oh no. Not Alfred. Q? I don't know. Okay, point. Wrap it up. Oh yeah, they fight some Sentinels. 10 out of 10. Not 10 out of 10. Is this book a 10 out of 10? I think, maybe. I really enjoyed this. I think I'm going to look for the other volumes. 1, 2, and 3, at least. And, I don't know if all 3 of them are going to have Deadpool in it. But, oh yeah. So Sentinel, spoiler alert, Sentinel murders both of them. But then they both start healing, and then they heal together. They heal together into like a Wolverine Deadpool monster. And eventually they like separate. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Wade Wilson's wet dream healing into half Wolverine freak. And then I don't know, they threw in some side stories. I guess Wolverine goes to, oh yeah, Wolverine fights that thing from that shitty Marvel movie. What is he called? The Eternal? He's not an Eternal. I don't know, whatever the big creature is at the end of the garbage Marvel movie. I think it's called the Eternals. He this guy tests Wolverine, and then Wolverine has to confront all of his past sins and all the people he murdered. And he's so gritty, and I don't know, it just took a whole tone change because Deadpool wasn't there to crack jokes the whole time. So it's just super serious. Wolverine being all sad about himself, murdering people. He teams up with some other comic book people I'm not familiar with. Some lady from hell. Oh wait, no, some lady from hell comes to murder him, but he teams up with some dude. I don't remember where the dude's from. He drinks a lot. Anyway, so they both team up and fight this. I don't remember what that thing's called. It's from the Eternals movie. I don't know. That movie kind of was boring. But I think this lady from hell, he spares her, and then I want to call him a sentinel, but he's not a sentinel. Sentinel's like, oh, you've learned your lesson, and then he doesn't murder him. I think that's it. This was whatever. This is whatever. I think they were just padding this book so they could charge more for it. Honestly, the Wolverine Deadpool shenanigans at the beginning portion were enough to tide me over. Oh yeah, this barb roll piece at the end, it's like a really, really short comic. This feels exactly like the trailer that they had for the Wolverine game that's coming out, so I'm kind of excited. This is just like old man Wolverine being sad about all of his friends are dead and he's still alive, healing himself all the time, and then he gets in a bar fight, and then that's the start of whatever. There's him as Patch when he was working for the CIA undercover. Him and Blade. Maybe he'll show up in that Blade video game. That would be pretty sick. Weapon X shenanigans. Him, Sabretooth, and Maverick playing Russian roulette. I guess just because they can. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It was cool only because it was like pretty much exactly the video game trailer that they put out. They put it out, right? It wasn't just a leak that I watched that maybe I shouldn't have watched. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I think I like brown suit Wolverine the most.
Cannon strike!
Cannon strike. Can Gambit lose at Russian roulette? I mean, Gambit can't heal himself, so I don't think he would play. I don't think he would play. But I mean, what can he do? He can just like charge stuff up to make it explode. So I guess he probably could, because he'd be able to tell what chamber was being charged with his kinetic charge. Right? But then like if he's on his own, if he's on his turn and the bullet's in the chamber, then he'll just blow his own brains out. So like, I don't know. I guess he wouldn't be able to cheat and play, I guess, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Wolverine Volume 4 by these people. Percy, Kubert, Vincenti, Martin, Don Martha. This was cool. I really liked it. I think I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. I really liked it. I'm gonna look for the other volumes eventually. Gambit, like, he has playing cards and he charges them up, so he's got like 52 projectiles, and he throws them and they explode. I think that's it. And then he's got like a staff that's really hard. That's all I know about Gambit. If Zyme's site shows up in the chat, you can ask her, because she's a Gambit fan. She would actually know if he's got any other. He can cook. I know he can cook too. All right, what's next? Oh, this was cool. I really like this one. I think I just want to touch on, like, I guess the ending, so spoilers, I suppose. Yeah, if Zyme Sai shows up in the chat, she's a big Gambit fan. You can ask her. But I really like this one. So this is not the guy from Yakuza, the blonde that Arsa has a super hard on for. This is Sabretooth in a suit. Wolverine loses his healing factor, and Beast is like, hey, you're fucked, dude. Here, let me give you a big old hug. And then Wolverine cries a lot about how he's mortal. Thor picks on him because now he's just like every other regular jack off with no healing factor. I think like Wolverine gets in a fight with somebody. Hold on. There's who is that? A Nightcrawler ghost, I guess. Every time he puts his claws out, he cries because it hurts. Him and Storm are a thing. I didn't know that. I like her with a mohawk. I think Storm with a mohawk is my favorite. Oh, he gets in a fight with Black Panther, who is Storm's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, Mohawk Storm rules. Now, you feel when your homie doesn't even have healing factor. So Black Panther picks on him because Wolverine has no fighting style. Essentially, Wolverine just charges in and stabs a bunch of things, and that's how he fights people, and he doesn't care if he gets hurt. So he has no defense because he's never needed it before. He just like heals, so it doesn't matter. He'll take all the hits, and then he'll just make sure he stabs you, and that's it. So like Black Panther's picking on him because he doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't know how to fight without getting hurt. Yeah, look, he's got to put band-aids on. Haha. What a nerd. I don't know. So him and Black Panther fight for a while, but then they make up. And then what? Oh, the bad guy in this one is like a virus. It's a virus, and that's why he lost his healing factor. So I think there's like a center for disease, whatever, in Wakanda. So they break into Wakanda. That's why he's fighting Black Panther. I think they have like some mutant that literally controls diseases. They have her held there or something. This lady. I don't know what her name was, but they didn't really develop this villain at all. They just kind of focused on Wolverine, which I guess was fine. This Beast being all sad. Beast is a bro.
Super duper weenie.
What else? He gets a sword. It's a sword from like when he was in Japan. I don't know. Some clowns come after him because he doesn't have any healing factor. Like this random dickhead just beats the crap out of him. But then Wolverine stabs him, of course, like he always does. So fuck that guy. I don't remember this part. Oh, Kitty Pryde takes him somewhere. They're in a mall. I don't remember. I think he gets lured into a trap by a Sabretooth. Yeah, a Sabretooth's got like some ninja thugs. I didn't know Sabretooth was like in charge of any kind of organizations at any point. I thought he was just some random dickhead. But I don't know. So Sabretooth kind of lures him into this trap. And then at one point, like Wolverine, he's getting all beat up. And then like he stabs and murders like one of the thugs that Sabretooth sent after him. And then Sabretooth goes into this whole speech about, oh, look, you're just like me. You like murdering people just like I do. And then he like mentally breaks Wolverine. I don't know. It's really depressing. It's just like, you know, Sabretooth proves that, you know, without this healing factor, he's just as afraid as everyone else. And since he's afraid, he murdered. I think the guy was like disarmed. Some ninja. He was like, please spare me. And Wolverine's like, fuck that. And stabs him. Silver Samurai was there for some reason. I don't remember why. Yeah, I don't know. Wolverine gets the shit kicked out of him. Because Sabretooth still has his healing factor. I don't remember why. Oh, no. Yeah, Wolverine gets all whiny and sad. Sabretooth was pretty cool. It's weird seeing him in a suit, but I kind of liked it. Nice and fancy. Yeah, he just kicks the shit out of Wolverine. He makes fun of him and he calls him a wiener. It was pretty good. I think
Super duper weenie.
yeah, I really like the theme of like Wolverine getting fear instilled in him because he loses his heal factor, and then it shows like, I don't know, when you murder somebody out of fear, you know, what's the difference between a good guy and a bad guy if you're gonna murder him, I guess. There was something else in here about like Wolverine being overworked that I also resonated with, just because like I feel overworked quite a bit. I'm hard on myself for it sometimes.
Hey, where are the white women at?
What up, Josh? We're reviewing my reading adventures I had while I was sick. House of M. Okay, House of M is in my living room. I haven't started it. I think my plan is I'm gonna read it for New Year's. If you guys are around, I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and just read it on the stream. Hopefully I have my voice back by then. I've been like coughing all day. I actually worked today. But I think I'll read it for New Year's. I think that'll be fun. Maybe. I don't know if I'll upload it to YouTube. Probably not, because it'll probably get taken down. But I can do it live. And I think I'll put some delivering mail and the Rona. You should have heard me today. Just like coughing in every neighborhood. I spread it to like 3 different neighborhoods. No, I'm negative for COVID. Just I don't know. I had like some respiratory infection, and then I was feeling mildly better, so I went to work Monday, Tuesday. I went to work Monday, Tuesday, and then either I caught something at work, or there was like a really there's one apartment building I delivered to that had like some really rotten diaper smell in the lobby. It smelled like a sick baby. And I got a big old whiff of that. And then I got a sinus infection. So I was like up all night, early Thursday morning into Thursday during the day, just feverish and awful. And then like I had a sinus infection. I'm still clearing it out, but yeah, I think I got double whammied. Like everyone at work is sniffling and coughing. Some of them wear masks, most of them don't. So like, oh hey, it's the Watcher. Oh yeah, Wolverine breaks his Japanese sword. That made me sad. Yeah, I don't know. Wolverine just gets sad. He doesn't get his I don't think he got his healing factor back at the end of this book. He got it back somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know, man. I used to be like, that's my normal turnaround is like 2 days, like sometimes a day. Sometimes I'll have a cold, I won't be able to breathe for like a day, and then I'll go back to work like the next day. But lately, yeah, this year, I think last year I was out for like a week too. I might have actually had like COVID when it first came around. So I feel like I've been weaker since then. Like my respiratory illnesses have been worse, but also I'm just getting older, so it could be that. But you got that third world country immune system. Nice. Free healthcare having commies. Who, Josh? No, he's in Vegas. I have good healthcare. I went to patient first and they didn't charge me, so that's cool. I've never had that happen before. If I knew they weren't going to charge me, I probably would have went like the first or second day, maybe see if they give me some steroids. Anyway, this Wolverine Killable book was really cool. I really liked it. I think the dialogue was cool. It wasn't very uplifting just because Wolverine loses his healing powers and he's all sad the whole time, but I still enjoyed it. It was a little more serious than what I typically like, but I liked it. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. Killable, Cornell Davis, Pierre Federici. Third world country, stomach too. Does that mean you can eat all the spicy stuff? I used to be the biggest wiener when it came to spicy stuff, and now I can kind of handle some of it sometimes. Anyway, so that's all I got for Wolverine. These are ones. Yeah, I bought these at Powell's with Diddle. Goodbye. This was cheap too, right? $20, but I think it was on sale. And then yeah, these are all library books. So I checked out Venom and then like 3 Batman books. I think most of the stuff that they had, oh no, it's on the side. Most of the stuff that they had was stuff I've already read or manga that I'm not interested in. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could have checked out some of the stuff. Like Way of House Husband was there, but it was like volume 4. And I read volume 1. They had that one time and it was cool. But I need volume 2. I don't want to just skip all the way ahead to 4. They put them on like one of those streaming services as like a visual graphic novel, but I did not enjoy that. I'd rather just read it. Anyway, oh, this Venom it made me sad because it wasn't like Eddie Brock Venom. It was like a different, some dickhead. This guy, he's like some ex-military jerk-off mercenary type guy. He like murders an old person. Yeah, I don't know what this iteration of Venom is called. I think they just called him Venom, but it's a different dude inside. And the symbiote was very like boring. Yeah, the symbiote was very like wanted to be a good guy because this symbiote had been in Eddie Brock after he changed and became a good guy, and then he was in somebody else and he joined the Avengers for a while or something. So like the symbiote had all these flashbacks, and then this mercenary is just like, fuck that, we're gonna go murder some people and take their money. And yeah, I don't know, the art's really good. Had Black Cat as a criminal. And it had this other dude, Scorpion. He's got his suit somewhere. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the Scorpion dude? I don't remember why he goes to work for Black Cat. I think he had some military stuff he needed to sell, and she was gonna move it, but she wanted him to do a job for him. And the FBI catches up to him. Where is Scorpion? Spider-Man shows up for a minute. The symbiote tries to leave the mercenary and tries to bond with an FBI agent, but the symbiote, or no, whoever this dude is like, no. He just like bosses him around. I don't know. He's kind of a jerk. Hold on, where's Scorpion at? I thought I could flip to like his, yeah, there's his suit. The Scorpion's always been kind of cool, but I just always thought the premise was lame. It's just like, okay, big old robot suit plus pokey poison tail. I don't know, looks cool. I'm not complaining about the looks at all, but I just thought the poison pokey tail is just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't need to be there. It doesn't need to be a Scorpion suit, literally. I guess maybe for cool points. But, I don't know. I think the FBI, like, enlists Spider-Man to go help them or whatever, and then they, I think they capture the symbiote, and then actually Eddie Brock comes back and takes it and runs off with it. I think that's how it goes down, right? I like how they actually explain, like, how he makes spider webs. I think the symbiote like takes bits and pieces of the people that he bonds with and keeps them with him. Yeah, Eddie Brock is working for, I think he's working for the FBI or something like that, and then he takes the symbiote with him and then he runs off. Good ending, 10 out of 10. No notes on the ending, I suppose. Yeah, this dude was a jerk. Yeah, Eddie Brock gets his, apparently he lost his symbiote and he gets it back. I don't know, I've always liked Venom. He's cool. I think I'd like to read some more comic books about Venom specifically, like Eddie Brock. Maybe the Avengers stuff might be cool, or New Avengers, or whatever it was called. But I don't know. This mercenary dude was whack. I'm gonna give this book 3 out of 5. Venom Homecoming, Costa Sandoval, Almara. Deadlier than ever. Yeah, okay. What else do I got? Batman Damned. What was this one? I don't remember. Oh, this one was like, it took a weird, like, very artsy fartsy approach to like the narration, especially like, it's like Batman being a poet. That's how they present it. Like that kind of style. The art, it was hyper realistic and it was different. Like, I don't know, it was a little harder for me to visually read, like art wise, but I don't know, look cool. I think the Empress like makes Batman hallucinate a whole bunch of stuff about his parents dying. I think I'm getting a little sick of hearing Batman talk about his parents dying in every single piece of literature that I read. But I think the whole thing was it's the bad girl from the first garbage Suicide Squad movie, but she makes Batman think that he killed the Joker, and he goes a little nutty because of it. So he revisits his parents dying again. Oh yeah, Batman booty. I think that was in the news. Batman showing his butt. I think he hadn't done that before this book. Maybe that's why it was in the library. Oh yeah, this weird ghost follows him around. I don't remember. He's in a whole bunch of Batman comic books, but I don't remember his name. Some like dead criminal like bothers Batman a whole bunch. Possesses people for limited amounts of time. Goblin getting excited for Batman booty. Yeah, creepy Empress lady. Her name's not Empress. I don't remember her name. I guess some of the, I don't know, some of the art's really nice for this. The narration was a little, it felt like a little much for Batman, just how artsy fartsy it was, but I'm not complaining that much. It was different. It wasn't like a standard comic book. I like Batman's boots a lot in this one. He's got some really nice boots. I should wear some of those to work. Yeah, I think Batman spends this whole book trying to figure out if he actually murdered the Joker and tossed him off a bridge. And then I think at the end of the book, I keep calling her the Empress, but that's not her name. She puts it back in that situation and he actually murders the Joker, I think. Harley Quinn has a whole bunch of full body scars. I don't remember why. He gets buried alive, and then the swamp thing, I think, lifts him up out of the ground. A creepy ghost guy comes to bother him. I feel like I'm flipping through the whole entire book. Yeah, there's his parents dying yet again. The pearls on the floor. Yeah, the art was really cool. It's I don't know, the narration style. It was different. I guess I'm not really complaining. It's just not what I was expecting, I suppose. Yeah, there's him and the Joker beating the shit out of each other. And then I think he goes to the morgue and he finds the Joker's body. And then the creepy, I think it's the sorceress, maybe that's her name, puts him back and has him fight the Joker again. I think the Joker lives. Yeah, he crawls out of the river after Batman tosses him in there. I don't know. Yeah, the art was cool. I feel like if I had known who this ghost guy was that was bothering Batman the whole time, he was in those Arkham games too. I think he was at the end of the second one, and I never played the third one, so I don't know who he is. But Wish is the guy with the knives, right? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, the art was kind of cool, hyper realistic. It wasn't my favorite, but it was different. I give it a 3 out of 5. I wish the story had been a little more creative, maybe taken some different twists and turns. That's Batman Damned by Azzarello and Bermejo. Oh, I checked out this vampire book. Spoilers, I guess. Azrael? Maybe. No, Azrael's in the next book. Alright, so this is just a generic vampire book. It doesn't tell you it's a vampire book until, like, you know, you have to sort of figure it out after you read about these weird, eternally living children eating rats in an abandoned city. But then, and like, an actual human wanders in, and then they go fucking nuts, and then they, like, eat a bunch of people. That's the story. The art was really good. The dialogue was throwaway. Dracula was cool. I think the story was, like, Dracula leaves him there and he never comes back, so they wandered to fight this human survivor camp, and a bunch of them get killed because the whole world has been fighting vampires for years and years and years, and here's, like, the last few remaining vampires, and a human survivor camp, you know, fights them. The art was cool. Yeah, I liked it. It was a short read. Little Monsters, Volume 1 by Lemire and Win. I think Win is how you're supposed to pronounce that. This was cool. I didn't, like, have a burning desire to check out Volume 2 or anything after that, but the art was cool. It was different. If I see it, it's pronounced Win. Thank you. I don't know if I see this on sale, I'll pick out Volume 2, but otherwise I'm just going to return it back to the library. And it was a nice, fun, short read. This was really short. I think I woke up in the morning, read this, fell back asleep after, like, reading this for like an hour after I finished it. Good book. 3 out of 5. This was cool. All right, this was the highlight of my book reading week. Batman: Curse of the White Knight. So this, I'm mildly familiar with like a lot of Batman lore, mostly from the video games and the 90s cartoon, I guess, and a little bit of reading here and there. Like a close friend of mine, the one that sent me the box of meat for Christmas, Curse of the White Knight. My friend sent me a box of meat for Christmas. This dude's very much into, he made me read The Killing Joke, and he made me read Long Halloween, and I really like those. I'm glad he suggested them to me. He's like he used to be a big Batman fan. He probably still is, he just doesn't read as much as he used to because he's got 2 kids now. He sent me a literal box of meat for Christmas. I'm stoked. He's such a good friend. It had a pork tenderloin shoulder, mango jalapeno chicken sausages, a filet mignon, and some cut of roast that I've never heard of. Like I don't remember what it's called. It begins with a C. It's like the rear butt. It's like a cow butt. But you like, it's not a common cut of meat. I think normally they divide it into like the nearby portions. I think nearby portions are like sirloin. But it's like a roast, and it's not chuck. No. I'll look it up after I'm done with my book tales. Anyway, yeah, he sent me a literal box of meat. So since I was homesick, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna head over to your house so I can grab this box off of your front porch and like put it in my freezer." And I'm like, "Hey, no, I called out sick from work today, so I'll just take it." So I like opened the door, and there was this dude there with a box of meat. He's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Thanks." So I'm excited for the next time I grill outside. I'll have to look up how to like properly prepare the roast, because it's a different cut. I think it's more muscly, so I'll have to marinate it and let it sit in like some citrus so the fibers loosen up some. But anyway, back to book time. So this Batman Curse of the White Knight, this was sick. I really like this. I think this has Azrael in it, Josh. Yeah, robot Batman. I really liked it. So it goes, okay, so I guess super spoiler alert, this was really good. So if you guys think you might want to read it, just ignore me for like 2 minutes. But anyway, it goes into like the original Waynes that inhabited the Gotham area and started their family, family fortune ages and ages ago. And apparently there was like a vampire-ish character that they murdered and threw in a well underneath the Batman mansion. So this, I don't know if you guys have seen the Harley Quinn show, like the animated show. It's really good. I really like it. But there's a little bit in that show where Joker gets his original personality back before he got dunked in like a tub of goo, and like he's a normal ass dude. So that guy's name is Jack Naples or Napier. Jack Napier. And he runs for mayor, and he becomes mayor of Gotham, and he like essentially does the legal version of Batman and like cleans up crime. Jack Nipples, yeah. And he's like actually a really good mayor, and then Batman quits because Joker did all his work for him. So a lot of criminals are behind bars, legally, the right way, without beating the shit out of them like Batman does. So Batman quits for a while, right? And then I think Joker like reverts back to his old self, so he gets thrown back in Arkham. But obviously, like usual, he breaks out and he finds that's pussy shit. Yeah, I guess so. He also knocks up Harley Quinn. And they start having a family, and then he reverts back to regular Joker, and then she's real sad. Yeah, so Joker finds like the legal means sleeping face. Joker finds the well that the Waynes threw the vampire into, and there's like a whole bunch of lore that the Joker decides to fuck with Batman with. There's also this dude. He's like a old school crusader. And he's like an opposing family that, according to him, the Wayne family betrayed. They were supposed to split the Gotham land, and the original Wayne didn't give him half the land. He's just like, fuck it. I don't remember whether he had a legit reason to. I think he did. But anyway, so this is like a bitter descendant of the other family that was supposed to take half of Gotham. And so this dude's like crazy ex-military. He joins up with like, since Joker's out of the picture, there's like some boss lady that like takes over the crime of Gotham and like just organizes it and keeps everybody quiet. And this dude gets, this is the Crusader dude, he gets like a flaming sword and he goes after Batman. I like his design. I don't know, the AK and then the flaming sword, and then he has like some other ex-military people that back him up. And essentially he goes to Batman's house and he blows everything up and takes all of his stuff. Yeah, it was cool. They go into the backstory between the Wayne family and this other dude's family. Oh yeah, this is the lady, like Rita something something. I think she's like the mayor after Joker. I don't remember. Anyway, Batman goes to try to reason with her and she's like, screw you. And then she hires this dude. I think his name's Azrael. I don't remember what his actual name was in here. But anyway, yeah, it's got Batgirl, non-paralyzed Batgirl, and Gordon. But this dude takes out Gordon like mad early. Also, hey, there's Harley Quinn pregnant. Haha. I thought that was cool. And she's got the hyenas too, right? Yeah, she's got the hyenas. It's funny. Yeah, she gets knocked up by Joker when he's actually like sane for a minute. I thought that was cool. They didn't knock her up in the Harley Quinn show, but they had the Jack Napier running for mayor in the cartoon. It was pretty funny. That show's good, by the way. I really liked it. Some of the jokes are really, really spot on. Yeah, so Harley Quinn loses Jack Napier, but then she falls in love with Batman or some, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that. I felt weird. But anyway, so yeah, this dude comes and he like blows up Batman's Batcave. And Batman barely makes it out. Go away, Rich. Lights the mansion on fire. Batman's on the run. I think Batman... The Joker's like, you gotta tell everyone who you are. And then Batman's like, no. And then he gives up. And then he's like, okay, hey, everyone, I'm Batman. It's like... Yeah, he had like some Hispanic lady. Oh, so you watched it? Yeah, they had some Hispanic lady and they started, you know, he like adopts their family or whatever. It's pretty funny. Harley Quinn was good in this. She tries to reach into Joker to contact the, Jack, but she's unsuccessful. Like she's pregnant. That's funny. Oh yeah, the Arkham panel was pretty cool. There's Killer Croc, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Penguin. Maybe Mr. Freeze is in there somewhere. They go into, there's like some supernatural type stuff with the whole bodies in the well underneath Gotham Mansion. Oh yeah, Azrael takes out Commissioner Gordon and he shoots what's this dude's name? The main lieutenant. I really like him in the 90s cartoon. Bullock. I love Bullock. Bullock's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look, there's his name, Azrael. Yeah, this book has Azrael in it. I don't know, this dude was cool. He's just like, let's blow some shit up. Yeah, I think Batgirl gets shot and paralyzed in this as well, just like whatever the other comic book storyline was. And Gordon gets shot. Gordon gets shot and murdered like super early in this book. I was not expecting. Definitely, I thought it might happen, but I was not expecting it. Gordon dies. Barbara gets pissed. She grabs an AK, goes after Azrael. And Bullock's like, you can't shoot him. And Barbara's like, I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, I think Batman has like one vehicle left. Yeah, there's her with the AK being like, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot him. Wait, don't. Yeah, I think he breaks her back. I think she gets paralyzed in this. Bummer. Batman fights a flaming sword man. I think Batman takes one of his like father's dueling swords with him at some point. There's Joker with his ridiculously long revolver. I always thought that was kind of funny. There's Gordon getting buried. Hey, look, she had twins. Haha. There's normal non-Joker Joker. I think he tricks her. I think he tricks her so that he can get Batman wherever. Oh yeah, there's Bane. Oh yeah, and they build this Azrael dude like a Robo Batman suit. It's sick. It's long to house the bang flag. Oh yeah, true. This dude takes out Bane. Chops his head off. He unplugs his goo first, I think, and then he chops his head off. That was brutal. I wasn't expecting him to murder Bane. Seriously, Bane from the Harley Quinn show is one of my favorite characters on that show because he's just so dumb. I love Bane on that show. All right, Harley Quinn's like, I love you, Batman. Please don't leave me. Oh yeah, Robo Batman with a flaming sword. Doesn't get more edgy than that. Yeah, I don't know. Robo Batman's pretty sick. I think Joker goes to help the bad guys, obviously. Robo Batman gets like rapid fire batarangs. It's so funny. Oh snap, who is that? Oh, it's the grandfather Wayne sleeping around. Cool. Apparently a big fencer. Wood. I don't remember why Harley Quinn was thinking she could help a Batman. I think Harley Quinn shoots him. Yeah. Take his ass out. With his own gun.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Rip Joker. Rest in piss, idiot. Batman the Little Fencer.
Super
that made me
duper
laugh.
weenie.
You know what? I really like that they chose The Mask of Zorro as the movie that he was seeing with his parents before they got murdered, because I love that movie. Mask of Zorro is sick. Oh, Harley Quinn and Batman. Oh yeah, so he confesses to Gotham, hey, I'm Batman. I'm gonna go fight Azrael so he doesn't murder everyone. And then him and Azrael fight for a while. Pretty sick. Batman with the AK. He's like, batarangs aren't good enough. I'm gonna shoot this clown. I think he hits him with the Batmobile. I don't remember what Harley Quinn was doing. Don't. Batman the Fencer. Fences Azrael with his goofy flaming sword. I think he takes it too. Yeah, he takes it. Haha. He takes it. He slashes his neck, and then he's like, oh, I can't murder him, so he like patches him up. And then he lives despite his neck getting slashed. And that's it. And then I think everyone knows who Batman is, and that's the end of the story. And Batman goes to prison. From a black market vendor? No, at that point, if he's gonna use a gun, he's just gonna steal it. He's gonna steal it out of the back of a cop car. There's a bonus like Von Freeze story at the end of this. What was this called? Batman Curse of the White Knight. It was okay. I don't know. I didn't realize that Victor Von Freeze was Nazi related, sort of. But I don't know. It's just kind of boring. I don't think I've ever been interested in Victor Freeze's storyline that much. But apparently they were testing like ice weapons on Jews. That was the whole story. That's it. So Victor Von Freeze tries to hide a bunch of them, and then they catch him, and then he uses his ice gun and he blasts a bunch of Nazis. But Victor's not a good guy, so I don't know what the point of the story was. Like, okay, he freezes some Nazis, that's cool. But like, he still goes nuts trying to resurrect his wife, right? So I think Batman goes to him for like some cure or something. And look, him and Harley riding around. Haha. That's funny. Anyway, Rip Gordon again. How many times does Gordon get murdered? Does he always get murdered? Even bad guys are better than Nazis? Yes, agreed. Poor Batgirl, she got paralyzed again. Edmund Wayne the Fencer. Harley Quinn, a Joker with his long gun. I don't know. Yes, I really liked it. This was new to me. And a lot of the like newer Batman lore type stuff, like Jack Napier, the alter ego of Joker, who's like his old personality or whatever. I haven't read or heard about that until I started watching the Harley Quinn show. I really liked it. I really like, you know, a cheesy edgelord robo Batman. Poor Bane getting his head chopped off though. I really like the story. I thought it was cool. Batman Curse of the White Knight. I give this 5 out of 5. 5 DeVitos out of 5. I liked it. It was cool. The dialogue was good. The art was good. The story was good. It was new to me anyway. Despite yet again having another retelling of how Batman's parents got murdered, still really liked it. Yeah, 5 out of 5. I liked it. It was cool. Anyway, that's it. That's all I read. Let me cut my phone off. And oh, did you guys see I put my Christmas lights up? Joker meets the Red Skull. All right, hold on. You mean it's not some crazy disguise? I've been working with a Nazi? But of course, why are you so upset, Joker? From what I've read of your exploits, it seemed obvious you would make a superb Nazi. That mask must be cutting off the oxygen to your brain. I may be a criminal lunatic, but I'm an American criminal lunatic. Keep back, boys. This creep is mine. Reaches for his gun. How unfortunate. Such misplaced patriotism. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm an American criminal lunatic. Boy. All right, anyway. That's my review roundup. I spent an hour talking about all these books. I don't think I'm gonna edit that down. I think I'm gonna post it raw. Fuck it, we're doing it live. All right, hold on. Let me fix my camera. Give me this and